Hello, welcome back. Last time I did 3 very different puzzles, one about jars, one about platforming, and one about paradoxes. Now that was only half of this chest, so I still have to come back here and figure out the rest of it. So let's see, this part of the puzzle was very simple, that step is unnecessary, yet I keep doing it anyway. So right, to do this, I have this encoded in my muscle memory still. Kind of. I wasn't super graceful about it, but you know. I know to do all this, and that gets me this far. If I want a paradox, it's some different work, but that's a good start for this. So, alright, so I do just fall right through if the chest is not on the floor. That was an answer that I was trying to, question I was trying to answer in whatever that puzzle was called. I don't remember its name. Anyway, so I have to do seemingly a similar task in here as what happened out there, but without the benefit of this chest leading directly to itself. It may have been a mistake to bring everything down from there. I'm gonna hope it's not. So if I go back in here, it leads to place to get jar and... yeah, not much else. So I suspect, I very strongly suspect that this jar spot is involved in more than just getting this chest into itself. But I guess I don't know that for sure. So what can I do here? If I come in here and leave this, I'm still okay, this won't paradox me. Oh, I need, okay, so to get a copy of that, of this... well, now I can't get in there. I could jar into... what? Why would I care? So if I go in here, then I don't have the green chest with me, and that's my tool for gaining height here. It's in this room instead. I can't just bring it into itself. I can't make another of it. I doubt... right, yeah, so going to Paradox World just breaks that gem up there. So doing that would be of no help to me for solving the main puzzle. Even though I can bring objects back, I touched that after paradoxing and it just said, nope, you don't get this. So right. Ways to think about this. Like, this part's just really not obvious to me right now. I mean, okay. So come in here with this, throw it, then exit from having gone into that chest in this room. So do I need several copies of the exit chest, maybe? That sounds plausible. Let's try that. By several, I mean 3. So if I get 3 of those, still not sure if I can do anything more with the jar here. It feels like I can't. Like, why would I care about a jar here? I don't know, I can't think of a reason currently, so I'm going to try and do without it. Do I want more of those? What, if I set up additional layers, then I think I can get more exit chests, maybe? Yeah, if I get out of here once, toss that. Get out of here again, take one of these. Get out of here again. Then I'm gonna lose stuff. I don't think I can take 3 of these with me. So I have 2, and I can exit one more and get another, except I couldn't get another because I can only bring this many, but maybe that's what the jar is for. Taking the jar would exit me, and let me grab something and come back in there, and then I'd have 3, right? Yeah, sure, but then I'm down here. Maybe if I exit again, this will probably paradox. Not what I expected. Okay, so now I have only 1. Oh yeah, this took me back in here. So if I now exit, then I'm here? What? Okay, I need 1 more layer. Right? Like, am I thinking about this at all correctly? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with 3 exit chests. Maybe nothing. Maybe something, though. Why would I want 3 exit chests? What am I thinking? This will help nothing. 3, 4, 5. But I'm gonna do it anyway, for some reason. So that's 1 exit, 2 exits. I have 3 left. 3 exits. If I jar and grab that, then I'll end up down there and have exited and lost both of these. So yeah, no, there's definitely no point in that. The only reason I want this is to bring it into itself. Yeah, of course. So 2 is always going to be enough. I'll never get any benefit out of more than 2, I think. So... okay, so here's what this allows me to do. I can go in here, toss that, and at least get up to that ledge. No, wait, but if I bring this with me... oh, then I think I'm okay. Since I brought that with me, I go... let's see, I go in here, I go in here... oh, but that's up there now. Okay, that's the problem. Well, couldn't I have just set up additional layers of that? So if I bring this and exit, then I should actually be okay. I'm just going to sort of toss that down. So restart this process. At this point, I'm only like 1 layer deep in here. So I'm going to go in here with the exit chest, go into the exit chest. Problem is I can't go into the exit chest again. Feels like I need an additional one of those. Can I do something with the jar? What could I possibly do with the jar? I jumped into it and now I'm there, wherever there is. Well, that was useless. Don't know what I'm doing! Here, toss. And then if I keep exiting, I'm just gonna paradox. There's no reason to have this in my hands. Exit one more time and I paradox, right? Hold on, what does this do? Let's see, that'll go up, that'll paradox me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm on the right track, but I'm not there yet. Okay, so I'm at this basic setup. I think actually I know how to use the jar. So I'm gonna put that there. Grab one of these, come back in here. I don't have any additional layers of anything, I'm just it's as it looks. I go in here, I go in here. I'm gonna get a jar. Oh, but if I get a jar from here, then that's not helpful. Hold on, let me not get a jar from there. I'll get a jar from a different place. So toss that, exit. Get a jar from here. That's no different from just taking that chest out of there, is it? Wait, hang on. So if I go in this... oh, and then from here I go into the jar and take that. Then I have brought this here, but I still can't get to that. To move it and exit. So I still need to be able to exit. I need to set up another layer before I toss it? Well, I mean I can exit and be up here, and then do this. And then tell me one more time, let's see. Yeah, I'm just back at this layer, and if I exit I paradox. Or that happens. So just somehow I need... what exactly? I need to be able to repeat that action one more time. That is the puzzle. Which action? How? So setting up additional layers of that will never help me. I only need the 3. I did 4. 4 is one too many. So right, with 3 I get to take this and have 2. Great, I have 2. In some way, that jar spot down there is going to be involved. I see no reason not to just sort of toss everything down there. But I also see no reason that would specifically help me. Alright, let's think about this. So I need 2 entries into a green chest from this room. To have 2 of those, then I need to bring along 2 exit chests with me. How would I bring 2 of them? I can only bring 1. Let's see, if I'm in here, and I take a jar, and I enter that jar, it takes me down there, and that's not too useful. Let's see, let me try... I sort of have a half-formed idea in my head. I don't know if I can keep it in my head for long enough to try it, but like, I have a sort of hazy picture of what I want to happen here. 1, 2, 3, let's try 4, just in case I need an extra one. I want to somehow... So instead of just straight up exit... No, I do want to just straight up exit here. But I'm going to want to exit again. Maybe I needed 5 layers. Okay, so hang on. If I bring this down here and take a jar, then I exit and keep something that's not any more useful than just one of these. Like, that's all I really want, isn't it? I mean, I think so. So sure, I'll bring that into the jar. Why would I do that, though? There's no reason. I can't take that. Well, I can go in here, but that's not... Is that useful? What happens when I... shoot, exit from that. So I'm out here, and then... That jar shatters, and I'm just in a place like this. Okay, so then if I exit this... A paradox. Okay, yeah, no, my half-formed idea didn't go anywhere. Okay, it's like 30 or 40 minutes later or something. I've been working on this for a while. Ideas are becoming clearer. Whoops, I didn't mean to fall off there. I think I understand at least most of the set of steps I need to finish this, but not necessarily the way to actually set those up. So yeah, this is all fairly rote at this point. Just 3 layers. Do that. Yeah, sure, that's right. So I get 2 copies of this. That seems important. So the conclusion that I've come to is that I need to in some way encode an exit to up on that ledge using a jar from this chest. So I need 2 exits from this chest in this room, somewhere up my stack from where I am. So if I enter this... No, wait, I did this wrong. So I exit this, carry one of these into the other one of these, and then carry this in here. Okay. So up my stack from where I am, I currently have encoded an entry into the green chest in the exit room. So I re-enter the exit room another way. So that's 2 up the stack now, which lets me get onto this ledge. Great. So pop those off the stack, and I'm up here. So now at this point, a thing that I can do is retrieve a jar from this, and if I enter that jar... Oh, I think I want to do that. So I plop that down there. When I enter this jar... No, when I enter that jar I have a problem. So when I enter this jar, I encode the, that exit position. Like, I can do all this stuff, and that's cool. I can go as deep as I want. and I can take that chest wherever I want. I can take it out of this room, sure, and back over here. So now this chest is embedded back in itself. And I have an exit chest, and I have a paradox-proof exit point that takes me to this ledge. It'll never move, it'll never paradox if I go to it. It's just going to make the jar-shattering effect and take me exactly here. So I need to do that, and somehow, up the stack from there, have encoded an entrance to the green chest in this room. Then I just bring it with me out of whatever exit I take there, toss it over there, and exit twice more and I'm done. I don't currently have any such thing. If I do this, that'll just take me to the top level room. Okay, so yes, I think I understand my task, but I don't know how to get there. Making a new jar from this point isn't useful. Yeah, 3 layers is all I'm ever going to need here. I did manage to get 3 of those exit chests into the bottom of this room once, but I don't think that's useful for anything because I can't carry 3 of them with me. My carrying capacity remains the same as ever, it's just 1 item. In payload, I know I did some stuff with getting jars containing 2 items, but I could never really unpack them in any non-awkward way. Okay, so with that jar encoding of position, like there's something different I need to do, not at this step yet, but right around here. If I go in here again, the problem that I run into is I can't reach that exit chest and I don't have one in my hand, so I can't get back into the exit room. If I could just have 1 more of those exit chests in my hand, or be able to reach that one, then I would be done here. And I can't jump back out and grab it because it's not in this room, and I can't bring it into this room because I jumped into the only one that I have. So that is not useful. The only way to get a jar up there is to already have exited like this, so I can make the 1 step. Bring that along, sure. I could take the jar now. Oh, so an interesting thing that does, if I leave this chest here... Fascinating, maybe that's the change that I need. If I leave that chest there, then I can bring the green chest back into itself, have again a paradox-proof encoding of that position right here. So then I have access to an exit chest. I think I still need to do that whole process again to get a double exit chest. I can't get 2 out of this just as it is. But right, I have this room jarred, so I want to leave that there because, okay, I think I'm on the right track here. So this room is jarred. Oh, but that's in the wrong place in the stack, though. Did I already go into that jar? Yes, if I exit here, I'll come out of that jar and nothing good is accomplished. Yeah, like, yeah, I need this, but after I've done that, I need to be able to also exit again twice and end up there. I don't know how to set that up, huh? Okay, so I realized that what I was talking about there was kind of pointless, because if I had an exit from this chest in this room already encoded in my stack, then there'd be no reason to do the jar thing here. All I would do is just, if I'm on this ledge already, just toss it over there, exit and be done. So, yeah, if I have the victory condition encoded, I can make it more complicated and encode it a different way. I can't make this journey a second time in here from the reference point of that ledge there, can I? Can I? Why not? So if I jar this up, just to bring that in there, just like I did in the entrance room, then all I'm doing is starting from the same point. Right? Like, nothing changes here. It seems more like I would want, oh, this is gonna get silly. Well, yeah, now I'm up here with this and no green chest. It seems more like I'd want to take that jar and bring it forward with me, but I mean, then I just run into the same carrying capacity problems as always, wouldn't I? Like, why would I do that? But like having a jar, no, the jar doesn't gain its value from being on that ledge until I actually enter it on that ledge. Just creating it inside this only encodes that position down there. Getting a little better at thinking about jars. I kept, a large source of my confusion is I kept thinking of them as taking the linkage of the room along. As in, like, if you exit, you'll come back from the point you would have come back from when the jar was created, but no, it's not that way. The jar is just one little isolated copy of the room with whatever's in it, but it links to itself and nowhere special. So yeah, I can do all this, and this is all great. I feel like I've already messed up somehow. Like, something about what I'm doing there, I just don't have the tools to set up one more of that. Should I, like, just abandon this and go for the Oobleck conundrum for a bit? I've already abandoned this puzzle once to go play with the paradox version of itself. That might be becoming necessary. So again, if I go in here, taking this jar has no special significance, because all it does is just encode an empty version of this room in itself. Entering the jar here has some special significance, but to use the teleport to this location that would create would involve coming all the way back up to when my stack is in this state, and I need to manipulate my stack to get up there for this to be of any use. So putting a jar there when my stack is like this is not useful. Creating the jar and taking it elsewhere, yeah, so it's the entry there that creates the special condition I wanted, and I just can't use that. So this is a dead-end line of reasoning. I think I've ruled that one out. Feels like I should be able to do something from this state. So hang on. In my stack right now, I can encode an exit from that chest. Yes, but I need to go back up one more level to, yeah, like, all of my reasoning here would work better if there were just a jar spot right here. Huh. So yeah, it really does me no good to just go in here and repeat the whole process. All that does is change my top level reference point, which I never come back to the top level anyway. I can't reorder the stack in any way that I know about. Well, let's see. No, jars again. Thinking about jars, from what I know about them, it just creates an isolated copy of this. I could take this jar, go all the way back up to the top level with it. All the way back, assuming I don't paradox, which I'm gonna. I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Go into that jar. Yes, it has this totally isolated copy of the room. None of the linkage comes along. When I exit this, I'm just out of where I just entered the jar. So the jar is not a way to edit my stack. It's only a way to keep a little copy of a room with me as far as I can carry it. That sounds simpler, but it doesn't help me solve this. Okay, yeah, so I've heard this puzzle's pretty hard. I'm missing whatever insight is necessary to solve it. It's been over an hour at this point. I guess I'll go do something that maybe I can actually do. I'll keep thinking about this. The thing is, that doesn't help. Thinking about this game when I'm not in here actually actively trying stuff doesn't let me reason about it in the same way. Even when I'm in here actively trying stuff, it's very hard to keep, like, anything in my head. So anyway, it looks like I'm going here. Obviously I'm going to do this. Got this chest inside itself. That's fine. Oh, except I can't exit that way. Maybe that's still fine. What if I bring two of these down here? Bring a key into what? Won't help. Yes, Oobleck creates another key. Oh, is that all I need? That was a weird way for that to work, but I think... Oh, okay, I see the problem. Gotta get the box too somehow. Oh, what? Or do I... No, I duplicate this object. Oh. How's that gonna work? It's not. I think I know what I need to do, though. So it's not anything crazy like if this is in flight, it doesn't... Unless... I wonder. Hold on, let me try something. They do take a moment. Perhaps within that moment, if I pick up a different item, it'll change what it's duplicating. That didn't work. It went pretty quick. Yeah, I don't know if it's asking me to discover something new about this mechanic or just use what I already know to accomplish my work. It's all squishy. It kind of stretches when I throw it up. I like that. Yeah, no. It's the first item I pick up. Even despite the delay, nothing I do there. Okay, so seems like the obvious action is to duplicate this chest and bring it into itself. Then that happens right away. Can I avoid that if I, like, toss this super quick? No. No, there's no avoiding it. Right. Just as soon as you have an object in your hand and it ever sees that, it takes a moment to realize it's seen it, but as soon as it sees it, it has done so. Okay, but what I can do is take this in here to make another of it. Well, no. No, that's not something I can do. I can go in here and bring this out to make another box, sure. Oh, yeah. And then I just go in here, get another one, and make another key. Okay. Wasn't anything complicated. Didn't even need the 2 chests. Okay. Very, very simple. Right, so I was just in the hardest section of the game. Now I'm in a very easy section. So here's a thing that I do sometimes in puzzle games. I expect something to be harder than it is. I apply all of my advanced techniques and just bash my head against it and get nowhere. Then I realize it's supposed to be easy and do something else, and everything works better. A green one of these. Okay, so only 1 duplication then. So let's see. Need 2 keys, so the duplication is definitely going to have to be that top-level chest. How do I get up there, though? Like, I just can't reach that. Hold on. This level is called Enchant. Will it turn this green? No, it makes a green version of that. But it's gone at this point. Oh, so I turn the chest green. Neat. Okay, I gotcha. I know what to do. Yeah, but then I don't have another key. Yes, I do, because I have a green chest. Mm-hmm. Cool. So with the green chest, for one thing I can paradox. Let's do it. So right, I want to... Wait, hang on. So to paradox... How does that work again? The requirement is... No, not with every green chest can I paradox. The requirement is that the green chest leads to another chest, I think? Or that after entering it, I can move it then. And when it's at the top level, that's currently not true. And I can't make a third one of these, so no, I don't think I can paradox here. But I'm gonna need to watch out for that in situations like this. Anyway, so I made another of these chests. I have one... Wait, hang on. What am I even doing? I have this, which is kind of weird. What am I supposed to do with that, I wonder? Use it just once to retrieve the key, but then what with the key? I don't know. Well, I mean, I can bring this in here and go in here and just teleport to wherever I want to be. And that's all well and good, sure. I am going to need the box at some point. because I can't throw that far. Yeah, so this is not so straightforward. Alright, so I have 2 layers of that at this point. Sure, I can retrieve a key. And sure, I could get another one. So I have the 2 keys there. Great. But I need the box in here to be able to do anything with them. That actually opened it. Okay, well then that's not so clear to me. This doesn't really lose me anything if I do it. This doesn't really lose me anything if I do it. Oh. This could be weird. So watch this. Go there. Take this here. Exit, take these. Unlock that. Go here with the box. And then if I... No, wait. I'm in the wrong layer. So I need to take this back a layer. I lost the box. I wanted to throw this in between those doors and see what happened if I exit from that position. That might get strange. Well, I can also take this in here if that would ever do any good, which it wouldn't. Right? Yeah, I don't think so. So this has to come in at some point. Well, that's how I get it in itself, then I bring the box in, yeah. I mean, that part all makes sense. And I can recurse in here to make more keys, and I only need the 1 box. Yeah, okay, so what's the problem here? I can't think of one. Oh, okay. I was doing something unnecessary. So just 2 of those. Wait, not 2 of those. Only, maybe 2 of those. Right, leave it up there. No. Yes, leave it up there, but also bring the key out. I might need to exit twice because I think I set up an unnecessary layer here. Yeah, so here I am with all the tools I need. I do, however, I needed 1 more layer before that, because I still need to exit 1 more time after I do all this to get back up to the top. I don't think I set up another layer, but just in case I did. Let's pretend I did. These are the actions I would take. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so set up 1 more initial layer. And just keep it the whole time. No. That's not at all what I want. Do have to do that first, because this is too high to jump. Alright, so this should be pretty simple. Encode this in itself. Bring box. Before doing anything, just jump in once. Okay, so this is where the box lives. This is where I do all my work, kind of. So encode 1 more. Yeah, okay, I only need 2 layers. Exit once to get the 2 keys. That's only 1 key. What happened? Something went wrong. Can I improvise and fix it? I think so. By just doing another one of these. Whoops, too many. Bring that back out. There, and now I have all my tools, and 1 more layer of exit so that I can actually get up there. Okay, cool. Poof. It takes a moment to collide. It's disabled for a moment when I pop out of a chest. Okay, well, I mean, these are doable. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this puzzle in here. What's it called? Escalate. Yeah, that's tough. Alright, well, I'll think about it some more. Maybe I'll have some insight next time. Yeah, if I do, then I'll see you then for that. Otherwise, I guess I'll stick with this place for a while.